Hey guys. Die Aufnahme läuft, ja.
Also können Sie anfangen.
Mhm. Okay, so here we go. We see Johannes starting off on the top with Metalfoes, typical turn, starting off with the rotor of the theme, painful decision. He's searching for the small guy that is on the square 1, and he's doing some Metalfoe combos with eccentric, shooting his own trap to search for the recently released high scale of Metalfoes. And he's putting that in the pendulum zone and parallel summoning 2 from his extra deck. He's now activating the high scale I just mentioned in order to get the regular fusion from Metalfoes. A pretty standard opening here. He's now using both monsters he panel summoned in order to go for pretty strong opening. 1 face down card and Miferium. And here we go. Like a regular Swap Rock, not even ultimate. What is the guy thinking? It's dumping Ronin Told, preparing his setup for future turns. Bounce back option. And if we would watch and stop the stream here, we could actually know what Johannes has in his hand. I've seen a Maxi. Here we go. Set 5 pass. In the old days, you would have made a joke about your opponent playing chain burn, but Paleozoic is actually like the chain burn ever wanted to be, like being a good deck. So it's now going for a Foolish Burial. Let's see if he dumps any special tech card to his grave, or is it just a simple Paleo card. He has different options there. Can you guys hear me? Like, because we in the past had problems with our microphone. Would be interesting to know. Hey, yeah. So Leonard is on the bottom, and Johannes is on top. So, yeah, I'm commentating today because our fellow CCG members wanted to play in the tournament. So I honestly have to admit that I don't know the names of all the Metalfoes cards, so I will just describe them by the picture. I hope you guys understand. I know some fusions, and then I can but the small guys I don't know, honestly, because I haven't played for a long time. Same with the Paleo cards. I was like, I know what their cards are doing, but I don't know the names. So Johannes is going for rank 3, and I assume he will use one of his scales to grind through the back row to have the Phantom Knight ready for next turn as well. And he needs to make sure that the Swap Rock that is in Leonard's hand is not causing any danger to him next turn. Turning into the cute toad with the apple on its head. Like Tree though. So judging from Leonard thinking what to do, yep. Breakthrough skill, bringing back one of his Paleos from the graveyard into attack position. So what could that tell us from his face down cards? There's probably a Vabuku or something worse. Some Paleo players still play one of those newly or freshly released Metalfoes, so that could be the case, or a simple bluff. I assume he's having a Vabuku face down. Yeah, Johannes also is realizing that he is in the grind game against Paleo, which means that he's searching more floaters or recruiters for next turn with his raccoon. Norman Wild. Unfortunately, it's pronounced German, so Norman Wilde. But I like to introduce myself as Wild.
Attention duelists, we have some slight technical issues with the round timer. So I will have the round check on my device, and I will do an announcement when there's 10 minutes left in the round. I will do an announcement when there's 10 minutes left in the round.
Yeah, personally, I think Metalfoes just got a huge push from the recent release of the booster sets. Before that, whenever I played against Metalfoes, I had the feeling, okay, yeah, they're doing lots of shit. Yeah, so my savior is coming. Your savior as well. Joshua Schmidt, the Apple Man.
I was quick. I drew Swap Frog.
So we are still in game 1 here.
Yeah.
And I'm joined by Joshua Schmidt.
Is the cam perfectly working so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still have no clue how all those Metalfoes and Paleo cards are.
Who's playing Paleozoic? Johannes?
No, Leonard.
Nice deck.
I like that deck.
Okay. But why does Johannes have 4 sets and you only has one?
There's something wrong with it.
Something's not right. Something's not right.
The question is about the quality of the face downs, you know? It's like,
Yeah, there's probably some Metalfoes playing cards on the sides. I'm playing, yeah, and I won round 1, yeah.
we have like 159 players.
Let's just say 160, sounds nice.
160 for everyone to understand.
Are you happy with the outcome? 160?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We estimated around 120 players. I mean, like there was Weißes Bochum last weekend,
Yeah.
and not everyone can afford to travel to 2 tournaments.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think pretty decent outcome. Let's see. Even me, as one of our Pokemon players, showed up and is playing ABC today. So let's see how he's doing.
Shouldn't be too hard even for a Pokemon player.
Yeah, it's like I showed him one video and then he understood.
Yeah.
That's how you get people switching games with ABC. Probably not the best promotion.
So is this happening on Leonard's turn right now?
Yeah. What was your question?
Which turn is it? Is
Uh,
it Leonard's turn or
it's still Johannes' turn.
then it's not looking good?
That's what she said. No, but I will share the stream soon. But I still like given his way of putting the cards, I assume there's a Wabuko face down. But even then, no, it's not. It's his turn.
But even you always put them in attack against Metalfoes because the guy, the Orichalc on top is he does double piercing damage for every.
Oh, okay.
And they have 0 defense, so you just
Nice.
so not only himself, but all the Metalfoes have double piercing damage. So
You see that guy's knowing what he's talking about.
so Johannes flips the second combination because Leonard doesn't have any Paleozoics engraved right now, so he can safely do it without him being able to bring something back.
So why are people have people switch to 2 combinations? Like before that, it was probably the card you cut from the main deck.
I mean, there were some lists where they just cut counter completely and double combination. I don't exactly know why. I think 1/1 is better, but it's a little bit better with pot because if you play double combination, it's less likely that you hit it with pot. If you play 1/1, it's a little more likely that you hit one that you only play once and then you miss it later. Well,
Combination is like the spell, like the trap that you. It is more crucial for you.
yeah, it's very good because it is the backup for next turn because you just flip it up and then you only need 1 scale to complete scales.
Yeah.
And counters I don't think counter is very strong.
So let's see what he's doing with his level 2 monsters there.
You should be able to do a lot if he's
Yeah.
if he's playing the turn right. He can probably clear the board because Metalfoes don't really have any disruption, especially he doesn't have Kirin, so he can't really do anything to that. It's interesting, he detached the Swap Frog instead of the trap, so now he doesn't have any Paleozoics engraved, I think. So the first trap that he activates will not get something back.
Probably there's then a trap face down. That is that he can't activate anyway. Then probably it's a trap there that he can't activate anyway.
No, but I'm saying if he detaches the trap from, he can activate the trap from hand.
Ah, okay, and then he can still summon back from
Yeah,
the grave.
if he detached the trap as material, he could have brought it back right away.
Yeah.
The thing about Opabinia is he only gets the search effect when he has a trap as material, so that's probably why he kept it. But that only comes into effect if it survives the next turn, which I don't think it will.
Yeah.
I think it's highly likely that the Opabinia is going to end up being under an F0 by the end of this turn. Because that's the easiest way.
Maybe he wanted to have like a second Rolling Tone summon.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, he might have a plan with this. We'll see. Yeah, sometimes it's better to detach the trap. Sometimes it's better to detach the frog. It's different.
Yeah, maybe he's going to detach that trap now. Like when he's going for any rank 2.
Yeah, you can XYZ first now, detach the trap, and then activate the Pekaya. He searched Pekaya, which is the D-draw, so that will get him enough traps in graveyard. It's just, it's important that you have a trap in graveyard before you go for your first trap activation, so you don't miss one Paleozoic summon.
Yeah.
So,
but this move now kills what we were like suggesting, right? Because he can.
That's what he can do. You can just detach a trap now and then activate the trap from hand. And bring it back.
then he still has the Ronin Toad.
But the Ronin is then under the that's.
So what's this now? Like, what's this? Would you have played differently? Like,
I'm not sure. I don't know what his hand is. It's possible that it's still correct, but
well, like on which cards does it depend that this was like the correct move?
I mean, it depends on how good his turn here is. Like if maybe he needs to have a trap in graveyard for his turn to be good enough, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's not important that he gets something back on the first trap that he activates. That doesn't matter. But now he has to choose: do I detach a trap so I can bring it back immediately, or no? So he goes for Pekaya first. So he draws 2 here. He's not going to be able to bring something back, but he's going to be able to trigger Anomalchris if he thinks of it, because the second effect of Anomalchris is when a trap is sent from your to the graveyard, you can look at the top card of your deck, and if it's a trap, you add it to your hand. So he might be able to get another one, but it doesn't look like he's activating it. Maybe he forgot about it. But that's actually one of the most broken parts of the card. So yeah, he didn't activate it, but he can still do it later in the turn.
I assume.
And Reckless is a really good trap to have here. It's going to give him more cards. He can activate all the traps right away, so this is going to be a really big turn, I think. This is where Paleozoic stops being a trap deck and being really broken. And now he thought of the Anomalchris, and he got another trap that he can immediately activate.
And that's the Typhoon, right?
That was the Book of Moon.
Okay, Book of Moon.
The best one to have for him right here is the Karma Cut, because that way he can get around the fusions. Because he can take one fusion with F0, but the other one is going to have a graveyard effect. Like Oracle, when it goes to graveyard, he can send a card to the graveyard, and Mithrilium is going to bring back the Pendulum monster. So if he wants to OTK, ideally he uses Karma Cut on one, and then steals the other one with F0. A really nice play he can do is Book of Moon the Wall Flame and run over it with Oracle, because that will, if he controls it, it will do double piercing damage for him. So
and we see here now the quick spell fusion.
Yeah, in chain to the MST guy, Olinoidis, and Leonard has a Maxi as well. This Maxi is huge because he has double combination on the board. They can both potentially bring something back, but now that the Maxi is there, it will give him 3 cards if he does that.
Yeah. And the combinations won't miss timing.
I think they can't miss timing. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's a card that has been printed in like 2016. They don't miss timing in 2016 anymore. So So he used his own Oracle to destroy his own combination here because all of Leonard's monsters are unaffected by monster effects.
yeah.
So that's actually nicely arranged that there was nothing on his field that the Oracle could send to the graveyard right now. But there's another Oracle. So. Now he pops something with Anomalchris.
Probably the Oracle
He
again.
can safely pop the Oracle now because, that can. But like I said, I really like seeing him take the Oracle. I'm not sure how much defense is Breaksword. I think 800 or something, or is it even less?
I think it's
very low. So it does a lot of damage if he's able to book it and then run over it. And we know he has a book because he took it with.
Those old Pendulum Dragon turns.
Yeah.
Double damage.
Nice double battle damage turns. Oh, and Johannes actually. Oh, I don't like that. He actually brought out the Bismugear in defense, which is 0 defense. I'm pretty sure it's 0.
It's 1k defense.
Breaksword is 1k defense. Yeah, but now he doesn't even have to play the book on the thing. He just makes F0 and attacks it for 5600. So yeah.
Card games on hoverboards. Maybe.
We have 160 players, not 190. Oh, he books. I don't know.
No. Do you think like this matters now anyway? Because
I think
the advantage
he's going to win anyways because you can get rid of the whole field and have probably double Toad and the Anomalchris in the end, which like he can negate 2 scales and pop a 3rd scale with Anomalchris because Anomalchris is also a quick effect.
Yeah.
So he's gonna win.
I mean, like it's also Christmas, like a quick effect. Like it's like the ultimate Christmas present,
really
right?
Good, really good. But like he could have just won the game right here. I think pretty easily. Like he doesn't even need much. He just makes. F0 takes the Oracle, that's already 5600 damage over the Bismugear, and he only needs to do like 1 more Toad and that's it. Well, and we know he has like Ronin, so could have done it, but he's still winning the game. That's the first Toad.
Did you bring an apple today?
No.
Man, so luckily we will see Joshua Schmidt after round 3 here for full time at the commentator station because he forgot his apple.
That's fine, I drew swap front, so I still won without apple.
Yeah, it's like we planned the whole event like at the beginning of the year, and Bochum was initially planned for April, but then they canceled it, and we didn't know when they were putting Races Bochum. Then we planned our grand final, and then all of a sudden, hey, why don't you make a YCS one weekend before that? I mean, like they could have raped us really hard if they would just like put the event like this here. Okay, all lovely head judge sieging.
Leave the playing area. Do not stand around the playing area. You can check out the dog, see if you can meet some cards, get something to eat, or if nothing, you can find a seat to sit.
Did he just end his turn? Like how much def has the Oracle guy?
I think it's
too much probably.
22.
Yeah.
But the Anomalchris put a button over it. Because Anomalchris is 24.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that. I mean, he maybe didn't want it to get the graveyard effect, but...
Yeah, probably he noticed then afterwards.
The thing is, it's understandable that he didn't destroy the Bismugear.
Yeah.
Because on the field it does not. I mean, he can, like, I don't know how many cards Johannes has in hand, but he can destroy 1 scale with Anomalchris, he can negate 1 scale with Toad, and he has 3 back rows. So I don't see Johannes winning this, even though Leonard's
it could have been
turn,
1.
Yeah, I don't think Leonard's turn was optimal, but it's still like, It's often the case with Paleozoics. Like against Metalfoes, if there's one turn where you can really go off, you win the game. You don't have to OTK, but
Yeah. All you need is a Denko Sek.
or you need a Denko. Triggered.
Pull the trigger.
So the Oracle comes up, but as soon as he enters battle phase, he can negate. He can just.
So we have one of the good kids in the chat that prioritize school over Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't tell that about my players.
Of course. Stay in school, kids. So he books the fusion and.
Gutes Spiel einfach.
Do they have extra time? Do they start later?
They started later, like probably 4 minutes late.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
But we're still gonna be in time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johannes, he knows it. Yeah, there's no way. So. So I can't watch the deck lists because I'm playing myself. So it would be unfair if I would sit in the commentary booth and check the deck list.
Hey, nice deck list
Yeah,
you
no.
have there.
So I don't
Be
know.
shame if I knew it.
I don't know if Johannes is citing Denko or Jinzo or anything, but oh, we're seeing the Jinzo on the screen right now, so it's there.
Is Shinzo really like such a thing? Like so strong? Because like you would need to establish the scales before.
No, you don't have to pendulum summon it. The way you do it is you use the scales, you pop some things, and then you use fusion,
Yeah.
make Mithrilium, and you just tribute the Mithrilium to normal summon. This way it's not vulnerable to strike.
Ah, okay.
And then you pendulum summon after. It requires a decent hand, but it's still like pretty good.
I mean, it's motherfucking Jinzo. You know, we have this designer in our team that is like playing pure Hearthstone. And when we were mentioning like Lava Golem and Jinzo in the chat, he was like, yeah, I have plenty of them in my cellar. And everyone was like, yeah.
Everyone remembers.
Everyone remembers.
Jinzo is back. Lava Golem is back. Baboku is back. It's a weird format.
Yeah, Josh is playing Paleos.
Yes. Also, if you enjoy the stream, it would be great if you could share it maybe on your Facebook between your friends, because we would really like to get some more viewers in here. Amazing.
And what we also do, for the first time now, that we will any donations we receive for the stream will be put into the prize pool for our next event. And our next event will be beginning of April at the 8th of April in Cologne. So Grand Open Cologne returns to Germany, of course.
Cologne was nice the last time. It was good.
Yeah, we had like 210 players. We are looking, of course, for more players. And we will also feature a Pokemon event there, so video game and TCG. Because ultimately we would like to move the whole tournament concept into a card gaming convention to feature like multiple card games. So let's see. And yeah, for next year we're also changing our prize pool. We're making it even bigger. Basically like doubling the prize pool we were having right now.
Doubling. That's good. So I'm not commentating next year.
We would need like to use our judges then to keep Joshua away from the tournament.
So while Johannes is doing standard Metalfoes, I guess I can answer a question from chat. What do you think of the OCG Dracopile and Magician support? I don't know, man. I have seen the spell that searches Luster, but I'm pretty sure it can't search Sorcerer, can it? Oh, because it's called Pendulum Sorcerer, right? Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, it says if you or your opponent control a card in your Pendulum Zone, you can search a pendulum monster with pendulum in the name, so like Luster Pendulum, Master Pendulum, and performable Pendulum Sorcerer as well, and it can also search the spells like Pendulum Call,
Pendulum Dragon as well.
Oda is Pendulum Dragon, Oda and Pendulum Rising. So
Phew. So
that's pretty good.
here we see our old friend Pot of Greed getting rid of some cards.
So he had the Max C, but it didn't do much. Johannes only summoned once. It probably prevented the fusion from coming out, but that's not too big. He can still do it next turn. It's not too big.
I mean, like the fusions themselves are also not that strong against Paleo, right?
Yeah, Mithrilium is decent because it floats. It's hard to get rid of and it's big, but they're not like super good. Alchemist is good against Swap Frog, but yeah.
Here it is. Like, look, you need to play obviously the common version to have it every time.
He's probably gonna lose because of that. Yeah, I don't know the other new Pendulum card, so I can't really say much about that. I've only seen the spell card earlier on Facebook, so I don't know what other broken stuff it can search. Bounces the Swap Frog. Another Swap Frog happening, it's pretty good, special summon. And this is the point where Kirin is not even that good against the deck because it cannot prevent an XYZ from coming out here. Because if you bounce the Swap Frog, he still has an extra normal summon. But he should have specialed first in order for that. But yeah. If you special first and then bring back Ronin, if they bounce Swap Frog, you can still normal it, and if they bounce Ronin, you can still normal that, so it doesn't matter. But now, if he brings back Ronin, he can still bounce the Swap Frog, and he cannot normal the Swap Frog again. He needs a Duke Frog for his additional normal summon for that. Body scoops. I guess he didn't want to lose game 1 in time because we do have draws, right? Yeah, we have draws, so schreib erstmal nur Norman Wilde. Schreib Norman Wilde and guests.
And friends.
Yeah.
Nein, nur guests.
So, depend.
Oh. It is now time in the round. I repeat, it is now time in the round.
So we're hearing an announcement for time here.
Doesn't apply for the feature match.
Because they started later.
They have
5 extra turns after the third one.
feature match has 4 extra minutes, as I'm aware. So, and I assume that Leonard scooped. He might have had a chance depending on his hand still, but he probably doesn't want to lose game 2 in time and then it's a draw. So. So he's going to be able to go first in time. Let's see if he has a Swap Frog. Probably not because he's playing common. Yeah, no Swap Frog. And there's no Denko, must be nice. So Johannes' hand is good. He has Luster. Luster's pretty good. He also has Eccentric, 2 high scales, and Painful Decision. So pretty good hand. But it's all dependent on if Leonard has a strike or a warning or a D-barrier. And now they're also in time. Yeah, they started in time. Okay.
Attention viewers, if you are watching the game, please find a seat to sit. Do not stand in the hall. Please find a seat to sit. Otherwise, the judges will not be able to see what's called. Repeat, if you have finished your match and want to spectate the match, please find a place to sit down. Otherwise, the judges will have trouble seeing judge call.
Right, he starts with Wallflame and Luster, which makes sense. Because I think Wallflame is the one you want to duplicate because it's the biggest monster and it's time, so it's fine. We see Dynamiscus banishing the Luster. Okay. Norman right now furiously sharing the stream in every single group that he has.
I've been doing this
It's taking a while.
So we did some market research because I'm my profession is market research. So and I got to know so many Facebook groups I didn't even know about. So
yeah, I have like 3 or something. When I did the stream for Italy, I shared like 3 groups and that's it.
Ah.
So I've only seen one of the face downs that Leonard has. I know one is another Canadia, which is the Boogamoon guy, and then the other one I don't know. Yeah.
So do you know on why are those Paleos on what kind of they are their names based? They're like Dynamis, Canada.
Some I think they're bacteria. I'm not sure. I don't know. Something Latin, I think. Because they sound like bacteria.
They look like.
Yeah, I think they are. I'm not sure. So he has the eccentric, so he can hit 1 back row. And then he can, I think, pendulum summon 2.
Nadir is still claiming that you're his best friend.
They also play like bacteria. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Is the stream there?
Huh? No, we're good. It's us good. Oh, did he hit the Waboku? Oh, he hit the Waboku with the eccentric. That's a really bad in time. Waboku, good card in time if there's no Denko.
Sind wir das hier? Welche Kamera sind wir?
Keine. Du musst da bei Kommentatoren.
Ja.
Wieso? No Apple. I drew Swap Frog 2 times, so I won really fast. So I joined Norman in commentating.
Yeah, Billy Break heard about this card as well.
Denko good card triggered. So he can pendulum summon Eccentric and Wall Flame, but he can't kill the Dynamiscus.
Is there someone looking for a new best friend? That one took long, but you made it. I was waiting for the no homo.
It's there.
It's there.
Josh, if the new DN ends up being real and gets released on the 19th, can we expect more Twitch stream? You can expect more Twitch stream regardless. It doesn't matter if the DN... It would be great if it's real, then we're going to stream with that as well, but there's going to be more streams in general. We're going to return to a regular schedule, and I just broke my pen. We're just going to return to a regular schedule, I think, next week or in 2 weeks. I just have to get everyone together, because it's going to be Eugen streaming, Marcelo streaming, Raphael streaming, and me. So there's going to be... And Nadir might also do stuff on our channel, so yeah, we're going to return to regular streaming either way. With the N or without the N, we don't care.
That is the question.
So how did the Swap Frog die? Did he use Eccentric on it? Oh, he used Eccentric on it. I don't think that's correct. Because you rather have a Dupe Frog on the opponent's board than a Swap Frog in his hand, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, feels good, man. Yeah, I don't think there's a way Johannes can win this. There's no... Leonard is gonna do damage next turn because he has Swap Frog, he has a monster on board. He has a trap face down. I think a Book of Moon is that. So, yeah.
And then there's Cheesefire.
Ceasefire. No, we know...
No, it's Cheesefire.
It is. It has to be.
Käsefeuer.
Käsefeuer. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't know that the face down is a Dupe Frog. It could be Ronin Todin, and in that case, it's okay to pop it. Yeah. Yeah, if it was Ronin, maybe it was his only chance to hope that he has no other monster in hand and that he can't XYZ with the Dynamiscus, but it ended up being Dupe Frog, so... Yeah. Rip.
True Dupe Scoop.
He could have bounced it with Mithrilium, though, I think.
That's a cheat on stream.
Right. No, he couldn't. He could have? I think he could have. He could have used Fusion, fused Mithrilium and Eccentric into Mithrilium, and then bounced the set monster, but it's also not that great, because he can just normal summon and XYZ. Yeah. Probably had to take the chance there. There's a Swap Frog. And all of Johannes' back row and cards in hand are known because he set 2 of them with Metalfoes. And we know the last card is another combination, and we know the card in his hand is, I think, a Wall Flame that he just searched with Bismagir. So there's nothing to stop Leonard here.
I'm amazed that you know the names of all those cards.
Yeah. That's what happens when you play a format. I don't know if he sides D-Barrier because I don't look at the lists because I'm playing. So I'm only looking at the feature match like everyone else. But even if he's siding D-Barrier, he doesn't have it, so...
Of course.
I mean, he can fuse into Alcahest, but no, not gonna work out. This is the point where you just know you won the game, you just have to play it right. Or they draw Emptiness with Fusion. every good turn starts with Opabinia.
I mean, like, we're in Amsterdam, we don't have to drink, you know?
No. Feels bad, man. So the Omega trap is really good here because it will get back a frog, so you can use Ronin once again.
Yep.
And he brings back the trap engrave, of course. So yeah. I mean, Johannes has to respond with a full Metalfoes fusion at some point just to disrupt the chain links, but it's not really gonna help because yeah, it's not gonna prevent damage, and he's out of resources. Like if he fuses here, he doesn't have any more cards in hand, and he doesn't even have complete scales yet. So he needs to top deck his scale and then still push through Leonard's board. It's just not gonna happen. Now he realizes that Alpay can't touch Opabinia.
MC Hammer style.
Yeah, can't touch this. Go on.
Okay. Muss man nie mehr asiatisch essen gehen, wenn am nächsten Tag irgendwas ist.
Eugen is complaining about Asian food right now.
Eugen is having his very personal rematch with Asian food from yesterday.
Ich dachte, der Stream wäre aus, wenn du mich so gefragt hast.
Now he's gone. I mean, is there even that much to think about? Because he has one monster and one card in hand. Okay, so he changed combination, but that's just another summon for Leonard as well. So yeah. And of course, he flipped the combination that Leonard, I think, didn't know. I think that he has two combinations. But I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the moon, and once again he books the Oracle.
Probably doesn't know. Like, probably he's not aware of the play, you know?
Missing damage? Yeah, maybe.
It's like, yeah, maybe he's aware of the effects, but just not
Maybe
aware
he's
of
also
the...
not playing F-Zero is possible, I don't know. Not everyone's playing F-Zero.
Like, judging from what I've seen so far, according to the ratios, he might playing your list.
Yeah, it's a good list. Here he can safely pop the Oracle because he can't kill both of his monsters. It doesn't matter. But the Oracle will make sure that Johannes has.
Yeah, it's time out already.
Yeah, it's time.
It's like the last turn for Leonard.
But time is not gonna matter this game because Leonard has this under control. He's not gonna lose this game. Doesn't matter.
Einer wird hier gegen CCG.
Ja, ich mach.
Okay, Joshua's taking over for me.
Yeah, Norman is doing some business right now. Yeah. It's turn 3 in time. Turn 3. This is the slow death of Johannes Urbicht.
Johannes is the
Metalfoes,
one?
yeah.
Okay.
How much damage can he do? It depends on his hand, but he can probably do enough.
Hauptsache Norman ist nicht mehr da.
Hm?
Hauptsache Norman ist nicht mehr da.
Business.
So he kills the scale here. But the way the board is right now, he actually cannot do damage yet. So it's very interesting. And Oracle has 2200 defense, so he cannot get over it with the Toad. Why is he detaching from Toad? Did he pass? No. Did he pass?
Bestio. What the fuck, eh?
No, he's not. That's no. That doesn't make sense to me. That does not make sense to me. Like, he could have just booked the Wall Flame and then taken the Oracle with F0 and dealt 1600 over the Wall Flame and 2400 with Anomalchris. That would have been 4000 and probably would have won the game, but is that Eugen? Verstehst du, weil der Fehler gemacht hat?
Ah. Super funny.
Eugen, do you want to say something? Maybe contribute?
No, it's fine.
No?
Just watching the game.
Okay.
It was a bad mistake. We're playing normally with draw, right?
This is a draw, yeah. It's with draw, yeah.
Well, he has one more turn.
Yeah, Leonard has one more turn, but I mean,
Motherfucker.
ja, kurz die Kamera hängt.
Angst bekommen?
Ja. Eugen Marcello's fist misses your
Yeah,
frog.
Read it already. Okay.
Robin looks like he lost. Did he lose? No, he didn't lose. I was joking. He can only attack the Dupe Frog. So he didn't draw a Metalfoes.
No.
Sadness.
Oh yeah, he has the Metalfoes. So yeah, no.
He could have won if he drew a Metalfoes.
Why is the frog destroyed?
He attacked.
What happened? Huh?
He attacked it.
Ah. Through the Duke Frog? Wait, what?
He attacked the Dupe Frog and searched Swap Frog.
Yeah, but didn't he add a tree toad?
Oh, the toad negated something. I'm not sure what. I think he used Anomalcris to destroy Orichalc, and Orichalc destroyed Toad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ja, dat heb ik gehad van alles één zien.
So he had this his battle phase already, so Johannes can't win anymore, right?
No.
This is on, this is for, this is
Because if he has to play for a draw right here. Emptiness would be a good card. No, it wouldn't be, because Opabinia could just search Olinoides. This is round 1, yes, like it says on the left of your screen.
Or Anomala Halala could destroy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just F0 and win.
F0 take Mithrilium, yeah.
Yeah,
Unless he drew a full Metal Fusion.
true.
But 1 is gone, I don't know if he's playing 2. Why is this coming back in attack?
Yeah, like everything in attack. Also the Vol Flames.
Yes, this is going to be a 2-day event. We're going to have 8 rounds today, top 16 tomorrow. Yes. So yeah, Leonard just has to do any damage to win, but Johannes has some kind of plan. I don't know. Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon.
Okay, what happened now? Where's the Mithrilium in the graveyard?
Wall Flame
Ah, you
destroyed.
destroyed the Wall Flame.
Yeah, and searches the fusion again.
Quick spell or normal fusion?
I think, I don't know, I didn't see it.
How many cards in it does he have?
I don't know. Bismugear brought back by Mithrilium. Effect. I am playing, yeah. I am playing. That's why I'm not looking at the deck list and just looking at the stream. Norman is your commentator, but he has to do some business stuff, so I have to take over. Thanks. So, by now,
We have 159 or 195?
59.
Wow.
So, Leonard should have already won by now. Should have done damage last turn, but I mean, that's a good card. That's a good card.
Yeah. What are the set cards of Johannes? One fusion, one quick spell.
There has to be a quick flare fusion, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. Probably another the fusion. I don't know. I think everything he has is set by Metalfoes. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he had one fusion draw in between. So if he drew barrier, he can actually like survive, right?
Yeah.
Because you can just Like when he tries to
Unless Leonard is playing the shrink. Paleozoic.
shrink, yeah. Or the plus 500.
Yeah. Too good. He doesn't even need Cat Shark and Toad. It's just
He needs to do 100 damage. He doesn't have to do anything else. He just like
can just attack over the small guy. But he probably
no. There's the
using
quick
it
boy
away.
fusion.
Yeah.
So is that did he play? Did he just reveal 2 quick play fusions? That'd be interesting.
Well, can't he just make F-Zero?
I don't know. It's hard to tell without knowing his hand. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens.
There are no frogs in grave, right?
I
Just
think
two
there are.
Ronins.
There's at least a Ronin.
Yeah, 2 Ronins.
He has at least a Ronin.
I think only 2 Ronins.
Yeah. But he has Swap Frog in hand, I think. And Dupe.
Ah, yeah. And you took something back with totally awesome.
Yeah, I think that was the Swap Frog. I think he took back the Swap Frog and has to Dupe and Grave. Is there an option to request certain players for the feature match? Well, yeah, of course. You can ask who you'd like to see, and then, like, yeah. I think Norman is choosing the feature matches, so just tell him what you like to see. Maybe he'll hear. Maybe not.
You probably want to see Patrick Hoffman.
Thanks, Ali, Chat Warrior. Nobody on CCG is playing? No, many are playing. I'm playing. Eugen is playing. Robin is playing.
Raphael.
Alex, Raphael.
Joshua.
The other Joshua is playing. Alex. Aaron. Oh, many are playing. Norman returns.
Okay, so he activated the effect on the quick spell card. He chained it.
Is,
Oh,
it still,
defense.
is this game still really ongoing?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the last turn.
I mean, like when I left, it was like pretty clear that Leonard was going to win, right?
Yeah, but he somehow decided to not do damage last turn. Standings. There's going to be standings in the written coverage, I think. Buri? Standings skips?
Probably not.
Okay. So because Buri sucks at written coverage, there's only going to be final standings at the end of day 1. No, but seriously, Buri is doing an amazing job with the written coverage. But yeah, there's written coverage as well. That's what I'm trying to say. You can check it out on the CCG website. There's like metagame breakdowns and everything. Except for standings. No standings.
I got a box full of Pokemon cards for €8.
That's the kind of business that I was talking about.
No, it's like
Yo.
and there was one guy that wants to run a challenge to stop in Paderborn next year.
So Leonard is currently practicing the art of wasting time without stuff happening.
Johannes is thinking
Skitty.
Cat Shark doesn't work here because the Paleozoics are not only unaffected by the opponent's monsters but by all monsters. So you can't Cat Shark your Anomal Chris. That'd be too easy and too good. Too good. Das ist überall gepostet, ne?
All I had.
Yeah. So guys, if you're in any Yu-Gi-Oh group that Norman didn't post in yet, it would be great if you could share the stream because we'd really like to get like the viewer count up. a little bit for this amazing event. Yeah, we have no Lorenzos playing, sadly. Both Roma and Santoni couldn't come. Sad face.
Okay, so can't he just make Totally Awesome with the two frogs and then F-Zero with the other two guys? Taking the Metrilium, attacking the Wall Flame, and
Should,
if he
yeah, he should.
activate the quick spell, he just negate it?
I think so. I think he wins.
Well, you thought that last turn.
He could have.
Yeah.
He could have definitely done it last time. Oh,
Yeah.
that is not right. That is just not right. No. Watch him take damage when he attacks into something and then
Yeah.
still lose. So, Johannes can't win anymore, they said. No, said Leonard.
I show you.
He can.
I'll show you all.
The mad scientist. I'm a little bit confused as to what's going on.
At least that's the right move.
I don't know why the cavalry though isn't taught just
There's no reason for it.
F-Zero, good card.
Zero is not good anymore.
No.
It was
I
before
mean-
with the frog.
The thing is, now that he used the Opabinia as material, he can't use the Dynamiscus anymore. He searched Dynamiscus. But now
Good.
he's probably gonna try. I think oh. No, if that was Toad, it was game. Right?
Unless he has two quick spells. But I don't think you play three.
Yeah, no. I mean, no, he just like he gives him the Metrilium and then he just fuses. No, he fuses right away. Okay. No, I think Johannes actually gets the draw here.
Yeah.
Well, that was a great way of giving away like a 100% game.
What's the last face down card?
I don't know.
It's not 100%, I think.
Yeah, no, he could have done damage last turn like easily, but
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
draw right here. That was
Yeah,
it was
okay.
a Cosmic Cyclone,
Then
so he
fine.
would have won. He would have easily won. Yeah, and that's why Paleozoic is versus Metalfoes is a good matchup, because you actually have to play well to win it. Which is, yeah, he didn't win, so yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you play like that, you still get a draw.
He still got a draw because the matchup's so good, but like, no, Johannes is definitely lucky with the draw here.
Yeah.